Mic tak buka kan.
Je. Itu tak apa. Ya. Okay, dia semua. Assalamualaikum and welcome to my sharing session. I'd like to start by asking you all to do a very simple task. Take a moment, wiggle your finger and hands. Now pause and reflect on how often you use them throughout your day. For typing on the keyboard, keeping a steady to even scrolling throughout your smartphone, our hands are integral part of our daily life. Today, I'd like to draw your attention to a common and sometimes underestimated condition that affect countless individuals around the world. It's called carpal tunnel syndrome. My name is Daniel, one of the person that suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome. I have spent a lot of research regarding the syndrome. Based on Florida Orthopedic Institute, 1 in 10% likely to experience carpal tunnel, especially gamer and office worker. I've seen the real tangible effect it can have on one quality of life. Throughout my experience and understanding, I hope to share your valuable insight with you today. My today's speech is to explore the cause of carpal tunnel syndrome. By the end of the speech, I hope to leave you with a better understanding of this condition and the steps you can take to prevent or manage it. Now, we have set the stage by acknowledging the familiar discomfort we often feel in our hands. Let's zoom in on the cause of carpal tunnel syndrome. The first cause of carpal tunnel comes from a repetitive hand movement. Based on John Hopkins Medicine from article titled Carpal Tunnel Release, they claim that doctors think repetitive hand motion cause the syndrome. Occupations that involve prolonged and repetitive action, such as typing, assembly line, work, and data entry, contribute significantly to the strain on the median nerve. Even as a kid, playing a video game also can strain their hand after a long gaming session. It very rarely since me as a kid can play a video game up to 7 hours per day. Imagine how long to the kid with easy access of video game without adult supervision. Did you know that obesity also can cause carpal tunnel syndrome? There are numerous studies and articles, but based on research titled Prevalence of Obesity in Carpal tunnel syndrome patients across a sectional survey by Sama Manso, they studied around 112 patients in the age of 38, 63 years old. Based on the BMI, there were 66% patients with a normal weight and 34 patients were obese. Meanwhile, article from Interventional Orthopedy of Atlanta suggests that being overweight may not directly cause carpal tunnel syndrome, but complications arising from obesity or excess weight can significantly contribute to the condition and potentially worsen the symptom. For instance, individuals who are overweight often grapples with the condition such as diabetes, hypertension, inflammation, all of which can exert additional pressure on the median nerve, amplifying the carpal tunnel syndrome. Now that you know something about the symptom of the carpal tunnel, let's look at the way you can prevent it. The common way to prevent the condition by changing the work culture. What I mean from work culture are the way you do your work, especially using computer. I know all my audience are future engineer and currently a student, but a little bit of changing habit will not risk your academic or performance. Based on an article of Southeast Orthopedic Specialist regarding the carpal tunnel syndrome, they suggest to take a break 10 to 15 minutes per hours. I also suggesting in the rest time for everyone to do a stretching to rest the stress at the nerve. Now I will show you a simple stretching technique, the stretching method called glide. All of you just need to remember this 4 step. That is error, tabletop, claw claw and fist. Remember to hold this position 20 seconds and repeat it 10 times, and I will promise you that your hand will feel like a feather. The next way to prevent the carpal tunnel syndrome by relaxing your grip. The strength of the nerve when gripping an object will strongly affect the nerve in the long run. If you need a strong grip for an activity like working out, I suggest you to have a supporting item like a wrist glove. By implementing this prevention strategy into your daily life, you can take a proactive step to safeguard your hands and risk for potential carpet, discomfort of carpal tunnel syndrome. Remember, a little attention to ergonomy and hand health today can make a world difference tomorrow. Today, my friend, I have successfully explained to you about carpal tunnel syndrome, that obesity and repeated hand movement contribute to our health. The way for us to prevent carpal tunnel by fix bad working habit and use support item, we need to remember that the importance of knowledge about carpal tunnel syndrome. We realize us that disease and sickness not come from our bad hitting habit, but also come from our behavior and surrounding. I believe if we improve our overall condition with a proper knowledge of our body, we will be resilient for any kind of disease. In conclusion, as we navigate a world heavily reliant on our hands, understanding and preventing carpal tunnel syndrome become imperative by fostering awareness, making life adjustment, and prioritizing hand health. We empower ourselves to create a future-free condition. Let's embark on this journey together, ensuring our hands remain resilient and pain-free. Thank you for your attention, and may your hand carry you throughout a healthy and productive life. Thank you, everyone. Next person.
Assalamualaikum and very and greeting to you all. My name is SHAHRUL AL-HAFIZ bin SHAFFEI, and today I will talk about balanced diet. When we talk about balanced diet, we also think about our diet. When we when we talk about eating, we also think about our diet and our weight. Sometimes most of Malaysian people are obese, and we are the fattest in Southeast Asia, where 50% of Malaysia is classified as obesity, and that is a lot actually. Which is include myself, who is obese, and I'm very not proud of that. All right. Now we are talk about what is balanced diet. Balanced diet is getting the right type and amount of food and drink to supply nutrition and energy for maintaining body cell, tissue, and organ. Eating a balanced diet requires a certain amount of knowledge and planning. Right. The, uh, the, the type of nutrient which is protein. Protein is the fundamental nutrient in our body, which they are helping us in tissue and muscle building, boosting our immunity, and also help to maintain fluid balance in our body. There are a lot of source of uh, protein, which we can get it from milk and dairy product such as cheese, butter. Next type of uh, um, protein we can get it from soybean, egg, chicken, and fish. If we are deficient from protein, we can get muscle wasting, where our muscle becomes smaller and smaller. We also get weight gain and for immunity. Next type of nutrient, next type nutrient is carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is the function of carbohydrate is giving energy energy-giving compound necessary for daily activity. They are also necessary for proper working brain, heart, and nervous tissue. There are also two types of carbohydrate. Simple, which is sugar, rice, glucose, and bread. And next type is complex, fruit, vegetable, nuts, and whole grain. In complex carbohydrate, there are also fiber. Fiber can help in weight reduction, proper bowel movement, and healthy intestine. If we are low in fiber in our body, we can also get constipation, low mental performance. If we excess of carbohydrate, we can also get weight gain, diabetes, insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is where our insulin is really hard to go down from here to here. It also take about 8 to no, 4 to 5 hours. Next, next type of nutrient is fats. The function of fat is giving energy. They are also important for transport of vitamin A, D, E, and K. They are the type. They are type of fat also, saturated and unsaturated. For saturated type, they are solid at room temperature. Uh, Example, ghee, butter, and coconut oil. They are also not very healthy for us. We can take it, but very small amount. For unsaturated type of fat, they are liquid at room temperature, such as olive oil, palm oil, and soybean oil. Good source of omega-3 fatty acid we can get from almonds, fish, and walnut. If we are deficiency of fat, we uh, our body will experience vitamin deficiency and dry skin. If we excess of weight gain, excess of fat, we also experience weight gain and elevated blood lipid. For recommended dietary allowance for major nutrient, which is carbohydrate, protein, and fat. For protein, is 65% of our total diet. Protein, 1 gram per kilogram of body weight. For fat, 3 to 4 teaspoon oil. Mineral, which is also important for our body, or they require for building tissues. For calcium, good for our body, bone, and teeth. Sodium also regulate our body fluid, and iron for transporting of oxygen by red blood cell. Vitamin also important for us. They also aid for growth, help resist infection, help regulate body function, and help the metabolism. Water is important for our body. They are 70% of our body. Essential for body's chemical reaction for blood. Regulate temperature by sweating, and important for us to not get dehydrated for daily. To get started, we need to calculate our own BMI and and calories that we need for the day. For to maintain our weight, for female 2000 calorie per day, and for male 2500 per day. If you are if you are obese just like me, you have to go calorie deficit where you have to intake lower than 2500 calorie per day. If you are underweight, you have to take calorie surplus where you take more than 2500 calorie per day for male and for female as well. Alright. For the diet for balance diet journey, to maintain for longer, eat food that high in protein, fiber, huge in volume and low energy density, such as boiled potato, egg, oatmeal, fish, and vegetable. If you are craving at night, you also can get snack, but choose for healthy snack such as mix, mixed nuts, beef jerky, oatmeal, and fruit. They are also all of them are good alternative for our body, and they are not high in sugar. They are good in high in protein, high in fiber, also high in vitamin. All right. For this journey, there will be so many uh, up and down. So you have to remind yourself why you are doing this to achieve better you. You will if you follow your diet, you will be more muscular. If you are overweight, you will achieve your weight goal. And sometimes we also make mistake where we fall off, where we eat more than our body, more than our plan. Don't feel so bad because uh one day doesn't need to be perfect all the time. So focus on overall consistency, not perfection. Also do workout and play sport as well. For summary for this topic, a balanced diet gives your body a nutrient to, that it needs to function correctly. Without balanced nutrient, your body is more prone to disease, infection, fatigue, and low performance. Also, if we stick to our plan, we also can avoid obesity and disease. Thank you so much for listening, and um I hope you get something from my presentation. Thank you.
Next, Mr. Arif.
You can see my slide.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad FIKRI Ibrahim, and my ID number is 2023 473 656. And I would like to talk about the problem that we're facing right now. So, gentlemen, let us confront a pressing issue that touches the life of millions, the air pollution. The air pollution is a global phenomenon that does not discriminate. It is its effect a substantial portion of the world population, leaving an indelible mark on both the environment and human health. It's important to understand that air pollution has a wide range of causes and effects that go beyond the atmosphere and into everyday life of people. This is especially true when we breathe the air in that surround us. Nonetheless, there is some hope despite this difficulty. Even though air pollution is everywhere, we can still produce a cleaner, healthier environment into the fabric of our future by raising awareness and taking wise decisions. So next, there are many other causes of air pollution, the industrial process and traffic are the main causes. This activity causes the release of toxic pollutant, which raise particulate matter levels, produce harmful gases, and alter climate patterns. Wide-ranging effects of this pollution include harm to the environment, and serious health concern to people. The ramifications are numerous and concerning, ranging from the destruction of ecosystem to the development of acid rain and the thinning of the ozone layer. So, human health is also at risk since extended exposure to air pollution is strongly associated with respiratory issues, cardiovascular disorder, and other and high death rate. It becomes evident that air pollution poses a serious threat to human health and is more than just an environment issue. As we investigate the causes and the effect of the air pollution, we find that transportation and industrial process play a significant role in the worldwide problem. Key manifestations are highlighted by environmental organizations, and this include impact of climate and weather pattern, elevated concentration of harming gases, and higher level of particulate matter. When we move on to discussing the serious effect of air pollution, it is essential to comprehend these causes and expression. Also, the ozone layer is being destroyed. Acid rain is formed and ecosystems are being upset, among the other negative effects on the environment. In addition, there's a marked decline in human health, which causes an increase in cardiovascular and respiratory ailment as well as higher death rate. This many effect of air pollution clearly show its complexity. So to address this complex challenge, making educated decision and putting up joint effort are required to reduce air pollution. Important effort include fostering renewable energy sources, eco-friendly transportation option, and the adaptation of sustainable practice in companies. Furthermore, educating people about their personal accountability for lowering air pollution is a fundamental component of our approach. In conclusion, air pollution is a global issue that needs to be addressed right away. Technique for reducing it include educated decision making, teamwork, and policy modification. It is advised that tighter rules should be put in place for pollution and chemical, that renewable energy sources be used, and the environmental education be promoted. We can all contribute to a cleaner and healthier environment by being aware of the causes and effects of air pollution and taking appropriate action to reduce them. Every action matters, and when we all work together, we can significantly reduce air pollution and protect the environment for coming generations. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening and hope you guys have a nice day.
Thank you, Arif. Now it's time for ASNAWI to present.
Thank you. All right. Um, I will begin. Okay. Future. How you imagine the future will be? You may be seeing the things like the picture on the slide. All is automated, and maybe there will be self-learning machine like artificial intelligence. Yeah, that may be taking a decade from now, but if you're looking more into it, you can find the industry nowadays has started more or less using robotics to operate their job. Next, what about robot? When you hear the word robot, what comes to your mind? It maybe varies to our ages. For those that is young, they might think that the robot is like the one that shows in Pixar and Disney movie. That is humanoid and can think for themselves. Some may think that robot is a war machine that wants to take control over the world. Whereas for the older or rational thinking people, they may interpret that robot is a device that will ease the human workload like the robotic arm. Regardless of your opinion, robots are here to stay. Thankfully, it appears that robots' primary function will probably be to carry out hazardous or repetitive duties rather than to take over the world. Let's examine robotics, including its definition and classification and its benefits and disadvantages. I'm Muhammad ASNAWI bin AZHARI and will exposing to you guys about robotics. Let's move on the definition of robotic. The engineering field of robotics is concerned with the idea, creation, maintenance, use, and application of robot. When we delve a bit further, we discover that robot is described as an autonomously controlled device that performs a range of tasks independently and completes tasks that are typically complete by a human. Although some do, robots don't necessarily have to look like a human. For evidence, select. You guys can see my slide.
Your slide kind of stop.
Maybe you can.
Yeah, what about now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will turn back to the definition of robotic. The engineering field of robotic is concept with the idea, creation, maintenance, use, and application of robots. When we delve a bit further, we discover that a robot is described as an autonomously controlled device that performs a range of tasks independently and completes tasks that typically complete by a human. Although some do, robots don't necessarily have to look like a human. For evidence, look at the picture of vehicle manufacturer lines at the top of the slide. Yeah. Androids is the term used to describe robots that appear human. It's not always the case, even while robot designers aim to make their invention to look human, so that human will feel more comfortable around them. Some people find robot frightening, particularly those that mimic human. Okay, now that you know something about robotics, let's look at the types of robot that existed. Types of robots. Robots may take on a wide range of shapes and tasks, demonstrating their versatility as machines. Here a list of the modern robots type that we see. Healthcare, home life, manufacturing, logistics, space exploration, military, entertainment, and travel. For healthcare, robots in the healthcare industry do everything that from assisting in surgery to physical therapy to help people walk to moving through hospital and delivering essential supplies such as medical or linens. Healthcare robots have even contributed to the ongoing fight against the pandemic, filing and sealing testing swab and producing respiration. Next, for home life, you need look no further than a Roomba, which is an automated vacuum, to find a robot in someone's house. But they do more now than vacuuming floor. Home-based robot can mow lawns or augment tools like Alexa. Next, for manufacturing. The field of manufacturing was the first to adopt robots, such as the automobile assembly line machine we previously mentioned. Industrial robots handle a various tasks like arc welding, material handling, steel cutting, and food packaging. Logistic. Everybody want their online order delivered on time, if not sooner. So companies employ robots to stack warehouse shelf, retrieve goods, and even conduct short-range deliveries. Space exploration. A robot is sent to the Mars or to the moon. Because human cannot last very long up there. Next for military. The military send robots like drone to attack their enemy. Last, for entertainment, we already have a toy robot, robot statue, and robot restaurant. As robots become more sophisticated, expected their entertainment value to rise accordingly. Lastly, for travel, we only need to say 3 words: self-driving vehicle. Lastly, let's delve into the advantage and disadvantage of robotics. As for the advantage, they were in hazardous environment. Why risk human life when you can send a robot in to do the job? Consider how preferable it is to have a robot fighting a fire or working on a nuclear reactor core. Next, they are cost effective. Robots don't take sick day or coffee breaks. No need perks like life insurance, paid time off, or healthcare offering like dental and vision. They also increase productivity. Robots are wired to perform repetitive tasks, while the human brain cannot do that. Industry use robots to accomplish the tedious, redundant work, freeing employees to tackle more challenging tasks and even learn new skills. They also offer better quality assurance. Vigilance decrement is a lapse of concentration that hits workers who repeatedly perform the same function. As the human concentration level drops, the likelihood of error, poor result, and even accident increase. Robots perform a repetitive task flawlessly without having their performance slip due to boredom. As for the disadvantage of robotics, they incur deep startup costs. Robot implementation is an investment risk, and it costs a lot. Although most manufacturers eventually see a recoup of their investment over the long run, it's expensive in the short term. However, this is a common obstacle in new technological implementation, like setting up a wireless network or performing cloud migration. Next, they might take away jobs. Yes, some people have been replaced by robots in certain situations, like assembly lines. For instance, whenever the business sector incorporates game-changing technology, some jobs become casualty. However, this disadvantage might be overstated because robot implementation typically creates a greater demands for people to support the technology, which bring up the final disadvantage. They require companies to hire skilled support staff. This drawback is a good news for potential employees, but bad news for thrifty-minded companies. Robots require programmer, operator, and repair personnel. While job seeker may rejoice, the prospect of having to recruit professional and pay professional level salaries may serve as an impediment to implementing robots. To sum up, robotics play a big role in future. Developing used to do heavy job, make people think more critically. Human can solve more complicated problems. We also need to expose robotics to the younger peers. They are the ones that will carry the future and will be developing from what we live. With robotics, we can make our future brighter and secure. Thank you for listening. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Asnawi, for your information. Now let's go to the last person for today's informative speech. Adam.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. This code. Okay. Is that okay, guys? All right. Assalamualaikum to everyone. My name is ZULHELMI bin AMRAN, and today I will inform to all of you a speech about navigating tomorrow, grading the potential of artificial intelligence. May I start and hope you all enjoy my speech. Assalamualaikum to all participants and my dear friends. Thank you for being here today with me. Imagine a world where machines not only think but also learn. A reality where technology isn't just a tool but a transformative force. This is a transition. It's the era of artificial intelligence. And today, we're exploring the fascinating landscape it unfolds before us. Today, I want to talk to you about artificial intelligence, a field that's not just about machines and algorithms, but it's becoming an integral part of our daily lives, impacting how we work, interact, and even envision the future. Having spent years studying the evolution of technology and closely tracking the advancement in artificial intelligence, I am excited to share insights that not only scratch the surface, but also delve into the profound implications this technology has for our society. Artificial intelligence is not just about technological progress, it's a dynamic force poised to revolutionize industries. By understanding and navigating the potential of AI, we can contribute to responsible development and integration, ensuring a positive and equitable future for all. Now, as we venture deeper into the realm of artificial intelligence, let's first explore how this dynamic force is reshaping entire industries. Introduction. Artificial intelligence offers a myriad of advantages, revolutionizing the way we live and work. One of the advantages of AI in our daily life is its efficiency and productivity in many industries. AI systems can automate repetitive tasks, freeing up human resources for more creative and strategic endeavors. This increased efficiency translates into higher productivity across various industries. On the other hand, younger generation, often referred to as digital natives, grow up surrounded by technology. They adapt quickly to new devices and platforms, integrating them seamlessly into their daily lives. One notable example of AI is enhancing efficiency and productivity is in the field of customer support by chatbot. Secondly, within industries, AI contributes to continuous 24 hours availability and aids in cost reduction. AI-powered systems can operate continuously without the need for breaks or downtime. This is particularly advantageous in industries that require constant monitoring, such as cybersecurity and healthcare. Through automation and improved efficiency, AI can lead to significant cost savings. Business can streamline operations, reduce errors, and optimize resource allocation, contributing to overall financial savings. Now that we have examined the positive aspects of AI, let's turn our attention towards the other side of the coin and explore the potential drawbacks and challenges that accompany the widespread adoption of artificial intelligence. While artificial intelligence AI offers numerous advantages, it also comes with a share of disadvantages as a drawback. The security risks associated with artificial intelligence pose significant concerns in today's technologically driven landscape. As AI becomes more prevalent, it becomes a target for cyber threats. Malicious actors could exploit vulnerabilities in AI systems, leading to security breach and data compromise. AI systems are not immune to vulnerabilities. Just like any software, they can be susceptible to bugs, features, and security loopholes that malicious actors may exploit. The potential for job displacement is a significant concern associated with the widespread adoption of artificial intelligence. Automation driven by AI has the potential to replace certain jobs, particularly those involving routine, repetitive tasks. This could lead to unemployment and a need for skilling in affected industries. While some jobs may be displaced, others may be transformed through AI augmentation. For example, in healthcare, AI can assist medical professionals in diagnostics, potentially changing the nature of certain medical roles. The statistics reveal a comprehensive job analysis of artificial intelligence, highlighting its potential impact on both individuals and industries in the future. As conclusion, our exploration of artificial intelligence today has been a journey into the heart of innovation and transformation. From its remarkable ability to revolutionize industries and enhance productivity to the challenges it poses in terms of job displacement and ethical considerations, AI stands as a defining force in our rapidly evolving world. We have witnessed how AI is more than a technological advancement. It is a dynamic force reshaping industries, improving our daily lives, and addressing global challenges. AI benefits like making work and life more efficient can change how we live and work. Still, it's crucial to recognize and manage drawbacks such as job displacement and ethical concerns to integrate AI responsibility. In conclusion, the real strength of AI is not just in its technology, but in our shared ability to shape its direction. Through innovation, ethics, and thoughtful policies, we have the power to create a future where AI positively impacts our world. The responsibility is ours, offering an opportunity to build a world where AI serves humanity's best interests. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam, for your informative speech about AI. That very interesting. The end of Adam informative speech signify our end of our today program. Thank you, everyone, for contribute for all this speech. All of you doing great. So we end our meeting by do for love. Everyone for love. That's for love, for love. Let's go. Okay. Okay. See you in next assignment. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
And tutup call. Tutup. I record. I record. Tutup record lah. Tekan. Start ikan ni.